mean, I think Giannis hit you. You were cutting as that bounce pass in the lane, put you guys up for good. What? How did the game tilt a little bit as he got hot in the fourth, and then you were able to close with Dame and Chris? That's a group that just hasn't been together. So I guess how did things kind of open up, and what changed there as you guys were kind of finishing that out?
Uh, these early games kind of tough sometimes, especially you kind of lose an hour of sleep. Then you play at 3 o'clock. You get up at 11, 10. It's time to hoop, right? You get the first buses at 12, so no excuses made as part of the gig. But sometimes you get out to a slow start, and like in the first half, we just didn't have nothing going on offense. We turned the ball over. That's kind of fueling their offense, getting easy layups and transition. And then we came us to halftime, just adjust, take care of the ball, finish our possessions with a rebound, and then most of the time, if we can get the rebound and run back at guys, we're tough to guard too. So I think just making the right reads on offense too, swing, getting guys open shots, setting the pick instead of slipping out of the pick. We started setting it more, freeing up guys, and then slip it to the pocket, making the right reads, and that kind of helped fuel our win.
I mean, y'all didn't have it going at the start of the second half either. Like, you guys go down by 19. I think that's the biggest lead of the night. With all the things that we've been talking about, right? Giannis sick, Dame's sick, people going through injuries, weak start to the first half for you guys. You could have packed it in and been like, nah, we're good. Like, we'll get the next one. Just what kind of made you guys keep fighting?
I mean, these are the type of games that you need throughout the season to keep you going, right? Playoffs, I always think April, May, June. Like, every game I play, I always think that. And in some games, you're going to get down in the playoffs. And it's not about what happened in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter. It's about sticking with what you do. And I think today was a great testament of we stuck with our assignments, we stuck with our rhythm, we stuck with the things that we've been drilling, and then the game finally started turning for us. So it was a great game for us to, especially going forward, that we can look back on like, okay, cool, like we do it one time, we can do it again, and just keep building. But I always think April, May, June, when it comes to like any game situation, like why give in when, especially like it's the last day of the year too, like you don't want to lose the last day of the year. But I always think April, May, June when it comes to situations.
What did you feel like Gary did for your team tonight?
Huh?
Gary Trent.
Man, 2 big clutch threes. Came in, swing to them. Like I said, we did a lot of great swing, getting them in closeout situations. Like they was getting us in a lot of closeout situations in the first half. So came in, made a great extra pass to him. He knocked that down left wing. And then just, the skilled player he is, confident guy he is. You need confident guys on your team that can make tough shots, and he made that tough right wing shot. And that was a big shot for us, especially you miss that, they come down tied up, then the game can go either way, right? So it's a big shot for him and great confidence booster for our team as well.
I think if Giannis goes on a hot 2-week stretch from the mid-range, it'd be like, oh, okay, well, who knows? It's been 30 games. He's still knocking down mid-rangers, dirt fades, kind of doing the whole thing. What has that kind of meant to him and to you guys this season that he's shooting those with confidence?
I just think that as a basketball player, you have to evolve, right? You have to grow with time, and especially with him, he's a superstar player that gets a lot of different looks. On a nightly basis, obviously we know the wall, and then we know guys in digs and helps, and it's critical that guys around him make shots to open up lanes and things like that. But one thing that I've liked that he's added to his game is just like he's always had the mid-range, he's always been able to shoot it, but now I think like it's just a confident shot for him. Like there's no hesitation on it. He get right up under it, lining it up, and holding his follow through and living with the results. So the work always works. I say that's like my favorite saying, man. You put the time in, you put the work in, your crowd, it shows when you go out there in big moments like that. Obviously, it's the last day of the year, but it's still a big game for us because every game matters in this league.